Hey everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where you'll always get at least two of those three. Today we are reacting to Voice of Baceprot, Mighty Island. So this is one I've wanted to react to for a while, but there were only live versions out, and whenever I took a peek at them, the recording quality wasn't very good. It was, cell phone cameras from the audience, kind of low quality sound, and I couldn't hear very well. And I didn't really listen to it. I just listened to enough to realize I wasn't going to react to it, so a few seconds. But a few days ago, they did come out with a official lyric video for this, which I'm excited about because a lot of times I have trouble understanding lyrics with my old ears. And so, yeah, one of the viewers commented that this version had come out. I'm glad that they did. I'm sorry that I didn't catch what your name was, but I appreciate you letting me know. And so I'm going to go ahead and react to this. I'm excited. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've done VOB, so I'm sure this is going to be a banger. I have no idea what Mighty Island is referring to, but usually there's a lot of kind of, activism and symbolism and what they sing about. And so I'm sure this is going to be no different. So here we go. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. My headphones as well. That baseline sound is slapping. And you know what I think of the bass player. Love her. I'm going to turn these off because, already you can see that they're not matching what the lyric video says. And in fact, I'm going to take advantage of that and go back to the beginning because I love that intro. Very, 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 very cool stuff. I'm excited. I can't tell if these things on the side are plants or organic or both.
By the wind, somewhere there was a mighty island. Has precious soil, pearls and unlimited magic potion. Time flies, bad love only arrive. Domination is taken by greedy people. Undermine.
I love that kind of harmonic minor vocal lyric that she sang there. And, in general, this is, Mighty Island. So it's probably just a metaphor for the earth in general. But the idea being anywhere that there's stuff that greedy people want is, generally not going to be hidden for very long, right? If there's good stuff, people are going to find it and, try and take over it, right? A domination is taken. In fact, they're saying here, it's, there's oftentimes a lot of calling out of greed, which I think is a good thing, right? And a lot of times, I think successful people are oftentimes lumped in with greed, and it's not always the same thing, right? If you are familiar with the musician Ren, he'll talk about being very anti-greed, and he is, and he a lot of times he'll refer to himself as an anti-capitalist. In lyrics and things, but it's not necessarily true. I think it's more a matter of, if you work hard, you should get what you deserve for it. But when you get to the point where your greed is causing you to do detrimental things to society, to your friends and family, to people, your community, where you're putting the money before other important things, that's when it becomes a problem, right? So if you're just working hard and you're, making money because you're a musician and you're just making people happy, that's one thing, right? But when you all of a sudden start crossing certain ethical lines, that's when it kind of shifts from being a problem. I mean, from being an okay thing into being, what people would call greed, I think.
Take the bike.
So is that like blood vials or something that are kind of sucking the magic potions out of whatever this plant is or something? Kind of this metaphor of, draining the earth dry or something? Or what I say the earth, I'm just speaking generically for resources, but I think you know what I mean.
But the eagle always stays survival. The life what they say wants pleasure.
I really enjoy the way that this video is made, right? There's a lot going on visually in terms of like the effects and things that are happening, but the visuals themselves aren't changing too frequently. It's just like we've got this image that we want to tell the story, and then there's a certain amount of chaos happening around that, image at the time, but it's not one of those videos where it's flashing tons of different things at you all over the place and it's hard to keep up with what they're showing. And I really appreciate that.
Started to realize that any land would be cruel as long as much remain human. Creature who regard egoism as greedy and hurting others too much.
Sorry, I missed the lyric there that happened. Creature who regard
Regard egoism
ego as an asset. Got it.
as greedy and hurting others too much. Creature who regard egoism as greedy and hurting others too much.
Yeah. That almost sounded like she was tapping there at the end. I don't know that I'd seen her tap in any of the other songs. Maybe not. Oh, I loved her voice on that. Anybody who knows what she's saying there, let me know if that's like repeating lyrics that were being shown in English, but or if it's something completely new. I gotta listen to that again. I was kind of focused on the words for some reason, even though I'd have no idea what they say. But I want to hear her voice was just awesome there. Gotta hear that little bit again. That was kind of an interesting little way to end that section. I wouldn't even necessarily say that humans are, just say it's as vain as ever. I think it's a lot worse than ever, right? Because there's so many mechanisms now for people to embrace their vanity, right? The the internet itself in general, and see a gazillion Instagram influencers, or people posting on TikTok and all these other things. I mean, it's one thing to get on social media and do something, right? uh, but it's, I think, when people really are doing it to glorify themselves, that it becomes maybe a little bit more excuse me, crossing into the realm of doing it because you like doing it, and you want to kind of please other people versus trying to glorify yourself a little bit. It's almost like crossing that line from, like, making money that you deserve to make versus getting into greed type stuff, right? There's doing things that you enjoy doing and you're posting about it. um, or there's like doing things because you want everybody to know how awesome you are. And I think there's just so many avenues now for doing that, where a single person can broadcast out to the world. And I'm well aware that I'm doing exactly that same thing at the moment. But I hope anybody who's watching my videos knows that I'm not doing this for me. I'm always about the artists, and kind of lifting them up. Where she gets in that, is this, now that we can kind of see this full plant thing, again, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Is that like a stylized oyster with a pearl in the middle? Or, I mean, I don't know exactly. Is this something from some kind of lore or something, or was it just a cool art theme that they came up with for the song? If anybody knows what this is, let me know. That was really, really cool. Um, I mean, I love that song. I'm really glad, really, really glad that I waited until there was a studio version, where I could really listen to it and understand what was being said, because there were lyrics being shown, obviously. Had I watched this on some kind of a bad audio quality recording, I wouldn't have enjoyed it nearly as much as I just did. And so, yeah, I mean, great bass line. I loved all the music going on, the drums, the singing. Uh, Really cool singing style in this one. A little more singing and a little less kind of rap voice. In a few of the parts, especially where she kind of got into the high register, which I don't think I've heard her do very much. Guitar solo was great. You know, I have no complaints about this one whatsoever. I really enjoyed the song. I am going to be putting this one, I think, on my normal playlist. Good, good stuff. Let me know what else you want me to react from VOB that I haven't ready, and I will put it on the list. I've got a few more to go, but I'm starting to run out from the initial requests that people had for them. So I'm happy to do whatever you guys want me to do. So just put it in the comments, and anything else you want to chat about in the comments, throw that in there as well. I will have a link to the original video in the description, as well as a playlist that I've reactions I've done with my kids. And I think that's it. I hope everybody has a great day. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you all again on the next one.